Welcome back. And I just want to say thank you very much to all of you who have subscribed so far, and those of you who are always checking out my website and liking and sharing the things that you find there. This morning, I'm not too sure how I woke up, but I got a call from a young person even before I said my morning prayers. And because of that call, all I had to say first, because I always talk to my God first before I can talk to any mortal being. So all I had to say was thank you, Jesus, and thank you for a new day before I picked that call. It was a very distressing call. A young girl, 17, calls me up to share the kind of pressure that she's been going through for a while. And this pressure didn't come from anyone else but her mother. She's 17. She's first of 6 children. Her mom is 42. And they live in a house where the mom is requesting her. As a matter of fact, not requesting her, but tempting her to pay the rent for the house. The question is, what does this little girl do for a living that you're asking her to pay the rent of the house? Why are you showing her, according to you, her mates who are doing the same thing? What are her mates doing? What is it you know that her mates are doing that they're using to pay rent? And pay how much rent? You are her mother. And somebody brought her to this world. Yourself and her father, or yourself and her husband. Why? And your husband. So why are you putting this child through this pressure? Which brings me to my topic today. Young people and pressures. It's sad that a lot of us show people the glory, but we never tell them the story to the glory. So young people have the wrong perceptions about wealth, about hard work, about education, about life, about living. They have all the wrong perceptions. They all want to blow. Blow into what? Blow into pieces or blow into something beautiful. When a flower opens, when it blossoms up, you see something beautiful. But if you tear it up, you're going to have the petals in shreds. And that's exactly what's going on with a lot of our young people today. Pressures from social media and pressures from parents and relatives. Stop asking young people to do the things that you know you haven't taught them to do and they do not have the capacity to do, except of course you want them to become armed robbers and prostitutes. Because for God's sake, how do you explain a 17-year-old paying rents? She's still a minor. If you rape a 17-year-old, it is statutory rape. Allow these children to grow properly. Stop being an absentee parent. Stop. We understand that the pressures in the country are enormous. And, you live in a place where nothing is certain. I get that. But you have taken the pain and the joy of motherhood. It comes with more than just pushing a child into the world. It comes with parenting, and parenting is responsibility. You need to be responsible for that gift that you have taken and brought into this world. This young girl said to me, my mother always says your mates, and I don't know my mates. You're giving that child psychological complex. You're taking away from her rights to grow properly. That's what you're doing. Stop comparing her to anybody. And the biggest mistake you make is beating or spanking. When it is wrongly applied, you know what happens? These kids, They toughen up. They dig in deeper. They begin to keep things away from you. You no longer are parent, you are now enemy. They don't want to relate with you anymore. So they begin to talk to people outside. And then they get guided and misguided by other people. My name is Hilda Dokubo, and this is that time when we talk. Don't forget, subscribe, like, share, and check this out.